Hey everyone, welcome back to Outer Wilds. This is the blind Let's Play of the DLC on our channel, and it's episode number 9. So, in the last episode, we finally figured out how to get behind that fireplace in that first world, which for the life of me I can't remember the name of. It's in the River Lowlands is the name of the actual place. What's the Shrouded Woodlands? Okay, right. So that takes care of this. So now the only one that we have left to figure out is the Starlit Cove and the secret well. So we know that there's a well right here that I need to descend the stairs down, but it's being blocked by like one of those ringing bells that pulls you out of the world. Now we know that for the hint, it starts off on the island over by the burn section looking at that tower. From there you go in here and then you take a boat, and this boat goes over to the area behind the other set of ringing bells. We see one of the Owlks take that and then head off in the opposite direction. And then this one, the point of view here goes back, finds a little thing right here, and disables the main bell over there. Well, it turns off all of the lights, just in general. So that's what we need to do. We need to figure out how to get over to that burned building. That's kind of like the crux of our issue here. So, I mean, the description says, container marked with a glowing symbol being handed to a shadowy figure. Lights are extinguished. The figure carries it down to a dark well. That doesn't help us because we need to figure out how to even get to the point of being able to turn the lights off. Candlelit tower sits atop a nearby island. Yeah. Reach the tower's upper floors by projecting a path to a second entrance at the back of the tower. I don't know that there's necessarily more to that last piece of dialogue, reaching the tower's upper floors. I kind of want to go back and explore something here. We have a lot of time. This is probably going to be another one of those episodes where I am just kind of trying to figure stuff out. So I guess if that's not your thing, my apologies, but we will be heading over to the Stranger, and then we're heading straight into the Cinder Isles, into that second area. So what we did discover last episode, though, is the key to this is not waiting until the tower falls over. At least I don't think so, because the tower doesn't fall over until, like, pretty much the end of the cycle, and at that point it's too late to really explore anything. So I'm thinking that probably is just a red herring. Maybe not, and in fact, maybe there's a way to make the tower fall faster. That could be a valid strategy to getting around that. But just in general, I don't even see, like, having the entire world tipped on its side. I don't know how that's going to terribly help us. It seems like it's just going to make exploring that area practically impossible. But regardless, we do need to go over there still and figure out what's going on. Also, in the last episode, we finally got the kind of the rundown as to what happened with the Owlks, and it was a lot more tragic than I was anticipating, honestly. So they discovered the Eye of the Universe, much like the Nomai did. They used some sort of instrument. It looked like a radar or something like that. Some sort of instrument to detect the Eye of the Universe, and then they came over here. And in doing so, in order to come over here to build the Stranger, they completely destroyed their entire moon that they lived on. They cut down all the trees. They chopped the buildings down to make wood for the Stranger. So the entire moon was gone at that point. Once they realized that the Eye of the Universe was scary or dangerous and they stopped pursuing it, I mean, that was it. They had made their choice and had to live by it, so they decided to just go to sleep forever. It's really sad, honestly. But it's over now, I guess. So let's get in here. I do want to walk around just a little bit too, because I'm trying to remember here, stuff is not always going to be as complex and complicated as I make it out to be. Sometimes it's just as simple as being in the right place at the right time. That being said, I don't think this is a case like the first area where we had to wait for it to flood, because the main obstacle in getting to the secret fireplace was those Owlks blocking it. So naturally, the solution was to get rid of the Owlks. To do that, obviously, their torches had to be extinguished. So that makes sense. The main obstacle here is I don't even know how to get to this area to disable the bell. I am going to go over here and relight this though, just because I'm gonna take just a very quick look over here at some point probably. But I'm gonna kind of go ring around the rosy here and just make sure I'm not missing anything. There's plenty of elevators here. I'm not sure if these elevators probably just bring the Owlks down, if I had to take a guess. You're probably not even meant to go up there. As soon as the lights go off, they probably ride these down, is my guess. Also, this music happens occasionally. What does this music signify? It seems to only happen when I'm in this area, right? Or am I just misremembering? What was the music that just happened there? I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Okay, I mean, there's little windows. Nothing particularly helpful. Rocks. I wish I had my, my signal scope, because that one, I don't know if there is someone over there. But this is just a dead end, like completely a dead end. Wait. The music again. I thought it was proximity based. I don't know that it is. This is definitely... These puzzles in these dark areas have been definitely some of the more complicated ones. Or not even really complicated. They're actually quite simple, but they're the ones that I've had a lot of issues with. You know, even previously in the base game, the biggest puzzle that I came across was the trying to get into the Ash Twin project from Ash Twin. Yeah, and see, that starts flashing nearly immediately. Interestingly enough, though, just I want to put this out here. When I drop this artifact... Look at that! I think this thing... This thing... Oh. Okay. That's interesting. I can actually, like, technically get closer. Wait, it's actually just vision-based. So I can hide behind this. Oh my god, wait. Does it have to do with that? Turn the lights off. No way, is that it? Can I... Oh, no, I can only get this far, though. But that's exactly what it is. I have to turn the lights off. It's not proximity. It's actually vision-based. I don't think I can get close enough to turn those off. No, I can't. Okay. So I can't turn those ones off. That's why we have to get right there. I can actually see it. We need to get over there somehow. All right. That's good to know, though, that it is light-based. I'm actually going to turn off every candle I come across, just in case. I don't know if that's actually what's going to be what saves me here. But I'm going to try. Because that kind of seems like a good idea. I'm going to go to the other ringing bell and see if there's lights that I can turn off there to remain invisible. Ooh, I like that idea. Okay, let's try it. I'm a huge fan of that idea. I don't know that it's correct, but you know, it's the first idea I've had in a while, so we're gonna try. So there's another one above me here, I think. Yeah, I just heard the footsteps. So yeah, let's try to leave all of the lights off if possible, just in case it helps somehow. So if I go down here, Because is this place completely dark? It is. So... Oh my god. Is this it? I just conceal my flame, and then I can walk right by. Oh my god, we actually just figured it out. No way. It was that easy. This is what I mean. It's so easy. All of these puzzles are like, it's deadly simple. It's holding one button to get past this thing. It's just like, why would I ever think to turn my lights off? Because my original assumption was this was based on proximity, not light. Damn, okay, cool. So in that case, I can ride it this way. And where is the hand? I think it's in like this little crevice over here. Yeah, it's gonna be right there, but I also want to go all the way over to this burned building just to see if there's anything in here. That's interesting though. So at no point did I ever actually need to be in this burned building. This was just showing us how, like, it was giving us the hint that we needed to get over here to this area. Oh, hey, it's another Eye of the Universe depiction. Whoa. That's really cool. It's like a painting of like a flower with a bunch of galaxies coming off of it. Is there anything to this, or is this like a cool little Easter egg that you can find? I really like that painting though. Okay, I'm honestly thrilled. I was so worried that I was gonna have to look up another hint for this. God, I'm so glad to have figured that out by myself. Because I did have to get a very, very small hint on the previous one. And I do mean it, by the way. It was a very, very small hint. It was just, you know, pay attention to the screams. They mean something. And that was enough to get me to the answer. But I still don't like looking up hints for stuff like that. But... okay, so now I can just... lights off. Now, the problem is... that means we are once again playing a horror game. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. They're all coming down. Oh. Oh, that one I think actually is going down to the bottom of the well. I didn't want to do that. But I'm here now. Are you in here? No. Okay, so it just dropped them off. Shit. I'm stuck. Okay, this is gonna be a problem. Drop off. Ow. Just run. Just run. Be smart and run. Okay, now I just have to worry about getting down there is the problem. Oh shit. Oh shit. Can I outrun them? I don't think I can outrun them. Damn. Where did he come from? I didn't even see him. Was he just following me the whole time? But yeah, it seems like once they are in like that aggro state, there's no outrunning them. That's okay though, because the progress still saves, so I don't have to do any of that again. I just have to worry about still just getting over there. Now, getting down. I do think there is going to be an Owlk at the bottom, unfortunately though. Okay. Yeah, this part is so scary. Okay, which way was it that I need to go? I think it's right. Oh shit, no, it's down. It's this way. Down the elevator. Okay, where is this next one gonna be? That's just the problem. I don't know where they're ever gonna be, and I don't want to be, like, blindly stumbling in. But there definitely should be one nearby here. Very nearby. Right? I don't hear one walking around. Oh god, that scared me. Okay, so I mean the elevator's right here. Maybe there isn't one guarding here like I thought there would be. Okay, there goes the first set of Owlks. Yeah, these ones I can't get rid of. That's not gonna... Why did that go back up? Okay. Yep, I knew it. So we gotta ring around the rosy this guy. Yeah, you come over here, bud. Okay, now I'm gonna go this way. Oh god, you guys are just much quicker than I ever expect you to be. Okay. Occasionally take a moment to... Shit, no. I don't have my light on, but he can see me. Oh, dude, that sucks. I'm gonna get caught by them. Oh, that is a problem. Because he was shining his light at me. So the thing still saw me even though my light wasn't on. Fuck. So I have to, like... I have to be really quick and, like, loop him around and then just sprint away or something. Honestly, I'm glad that I know how to get there in the first place. Anything else at this point is just... I can actually see his little lantern down there. Are you going to be in the same spot? Also, I'm not sure if there is one around here. I don't think so. I don't know where this elevator went to, if he's the one that's like down farther. But whatever. Okay. Whew. Heart rate's up. We are cruising though. We got this. I do think there's only the one at the entrance to the staircase here. So I just need to lure him far enough away that I can make a sprint for it. Oh, Jesus Christ, the elevator. Every time. Okay, I need you to come here, and I need you to come here a bit quicker, please. Okay, just run. Just run. I'm gonna keep my light on until I get to the bell. Now, turn it off. Turn it off. Just see where I'm going. Perfect. Keep doing that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and we're good. Now, I'm sure there's one down here too. Because I think there's an elevator that goes all the way down here that I saw. Yeah, I can hear one of the lanterns. That's a just dark drop. Okay, where are you gonna be? Oof, I hate this. I don't know where it is. Shit. I don't know. I'm gonna start going down this way. Okay, so far so good. This is like a true horror game. It's crazy. Ah, shit, there you are. Okay. So he's gonna be coming up towards me. Is that where I need to go? Are there multiple? Are there multiple of you down here? That'd be super uncool. Okay, fuck, where am I going? Is it this that I need to go to? This does go somewhere. Ah, yeah, that's the elevator that I think is going to take us down. Oh shit, turn that off. What a cool mechanic, honestly. And it forces you to like constantly remember that. Because there's multiple sections here. I think this is it though. Yeah, nice. Okay, we finally found the other one. Okay, well, I'm assuming this is gonna be Burns. It is. Well, what else is here? I mean, obviously there's going to be 2 reels somewhere. Where are the reels? Did I miss something? Y'all see where the reels are? I guess I probably should put this in here and see what it opens. Oh, that. Of course. Alright. Ooh, there's 3 reels. Okay, so this one is the eye. This one... I actually can't tell what that one is. And then this one's the planet. So this is going to give us a game mechanic. Let's watch this one first. This one will show us, like, something new about this place. Let's see what it is. Okay, so it's the Owlks sleeping. Oh my, is the one on the left dead? I think he is. Yeah, that's showing the bell. So when this bell goes off, that signal goes to the brain, which then goes to the lamp, and back to the brain? Yeah, and it takes you out of the world. But for the dead guy, he has no brain for that signal to go to. So he stays in there forever. Right. That's why they've been here this whole time, even though they're all dead. There's no way to bring them out. Because it relies on them having a brain. Which, that sounds a lot sassier than I mean it to be, by the way. I'm not trying to roast the Owlks here. But that's why they've stayed here this whole time. So does that mean... Now there's an interesting idea. If I somehow die in the real world... I don't think I actually want to, but like if I were to somehow die in the real world while I'm in here, like would that trap me in this place forever? It's an interesting thought. Alright, let's watch this one. This is the Eye of the Universe. Let's find out some more information about this, because yeah, I still don't know what it was exactly that they were scared of. That's a wall. I'm not sure if they thought that the eye was like evil or dangerous or what. This should shed some light on it. Literally. Yeah, so they thought the eye would like wipe out all the planets and all the life. Which it did, by the way. It actually does. They were right, because we're the ones that set that in motion in the main game. Yeah, then they got angry. Burned down their building where they were either studying or worshipping it. Now this is the new part. Is this them building the... Oh. Wait, this raises some questions. So they built a device that would stop the Eye of the Universe from, like, emitting a signal. But then how did the Nomai discover it? Were the Nomai first? I don't remember the timeline on which one of these species found the eye first. And then they went into cloaking. Interesting. Okay. That's a pretty huge piece of information. So yeah, they were not a fan of the eye. They didn't want anyone else to find it because they were scared of what it would do. Little did they know that the universe is going to die anyway, so you may as well create a new universe out of it, right? I can see how they might not have thought that far ahead, though. Okay, this is the first place that's had 3 reels. So this is regarding the brain and the lamp. Hold on, I'm not talking a whole lot here because I'm actually not entirely sure what just happened here. Let me check that little console that they have. So they have some sort of a fireplace, like a green fireplace. This looks like one of the testing chambers almost. They turn the fireplace on. that on their little console lights up. It creates some sort of a field. I'm not sure what kind of field. It doesn't seem to affect the Owlk at all. Owlk goes to sleep. The brain dims, I'm assuming to indicate sleep. And the light turns on. They're then transported here. There's a fireplace here as well. Oh no. They brought like an elder over. The elder dies. Brain activity ceases completely. But they still activate the lamp. Holy shit, they just found the cure to death. They still made it in. Dude, this is crazy. This is so crazy. And despite it all, I actually have a theory. I think we need to find what these were, what these combinations were. They're burned out in both the dream world and in real life. The only source of information, the only living source of information is someone's brain. Are we gonna have to find a living Owlk somewhere that's willing to help us? I mean, living, I say loosely. A digitally conscious Owlk. Because if that's the case, I'm all for it. I want to talk to one of them. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to really understand their language, but that'd be so cool. Because, yeah, we don't have the luxury, like we did with the Nomai, of being able to translate their language. Which, props to Hal for even doing that in the first place. That's a huge feat. Now, here's the question. Do I want to just get taken out of this world? I kind of want to go read my ship log. So, I might. Oh, shit. Hello. I don't... Holy shit! Oh my god! Wait, you look different. They kind of look different, didn't they? Are some of you wearing different garb? This one. This one, right here. That's the empty one. Is that the one that died before they could actually sleep? Hold on, I have to go back in now. Are we actually trying to find the elder that, well, died but kind of didn't die? What a weird way to get information. But you know what? I've seen weirder. Oh god, I have to go all the way back down there though. Is there an easier way to get in there that I can unlock? I really kind of hope so, but at the same time I kind of don't think so. Hold on, I gotta mute my Discord notifications. I forget to do that literally every time I start recording. Very professional of me. Wow, okay, some huge discoveries today. It's been a while since I've had, like, a good episode where things just click without any, like, trouble. I mean, don't get me wrong, there was still plenty of trouble because this is the... what, second or third episode of me wandering through these areas, but you know what I mean. God, every time that goes up, I jump. Literally every time. Okay, you guys are every time you're in the same place. That's good for me. That's good for me. I'm gonna start running this way. You can keep following me. So I think I don't want them to try and look for me with their light, so I should just keep my light on so that they can see me. And then I can make my way over here. There we go. Okay, now we're good. So there's multiple Owlks down here, which is a problem. Here's a question. What's down there? That is actually just a pitch black void. is what that is. This was a really big area down here, though. So I think... Oh, you know what? I just realized there's a much easier way to go about this. Oh, shit. Are we falling? We're falling. Okay. Well, that's okay. It was gonna happen one way or another. But that means that the cycle is about over, so it's probably just best that we do this. And that's fine because we can go back to our ship log now and read. I really hope I'm right with my theory about speaking to a dead but digitally alive Owlk and like getting the combination from them. That makes the most sense to me because like so far we haven't found any way to recover these codes. Then again, I didn't need the code for the middle one. We found a way around that by just glitching through the world, so maybe we won't ever need these codes and there's something else that we can do. What a game. I've said it before, but what a game. That was a pretty close launch. Alright, computer. Forbidden Archive. Well, I was actually hoping for a little bit more than that, but let's read. I found the remains of a burned out building on the outskirts of the village. That's the only thing that was added there. There's a lot here. Destroyed, found a slide reel shows the inhabitants analyzing the eye. Construction and launch of a spacecraft designed to block the eye's signal. I found a slide reel that shows 2 artifacts being lit near a green fire. The first artifact lights after its bearer falls asleep, and the second artifact lights after its bearer dies. I found a slide reel that appears to be some sort of an error report. It shows an alarm bell failing to wake up one of the stranger's inhabitants. Huh. Here's an idea. Do I have to activate the alarm? Oh my god, I might have to do that. Because if there's one of them in there... Well, no, because they're all dead. All of the inhabitants are dead. There's no way for me to wake them up because none of them are alive to begin with. So... I will say, isn't there a... The spacecraft that they designed to block the signal... There was a section... I don't know that I actually needed to go in there, though. There was a section of, like, the map, and I think it's actually inside of the dam area. Like, while the dam is still full, you can go in there, and there's a section with the icon of that spacecraft. Do we have to turn it off? Or maybe that's what we're gonna find in the vault as a way to turn it off. I'm not sure. Regardless, we need to go back here, and we need to... Probably, I mean, what I want to do is I want to just continue to... Oh my... Ooh. Okay. That's the third time that's happened in this playthrough. One of them you didn't get to see, though, because it was part of the lost footage, but... Alright. I no longer have a ship, do I? I don't. Well... I hope I didn't need it. Does my ship log still work? Nope, it doesn't. Alright, well, nice knowing you. Hopefully I don't need you. Good lord, man. The stranger is the best jump scare there is. So I do still need to stop over here to grab an artifact. I don't know that there's a quick... I'm sure there is, but I don't know that there is a quicker way to get to the Cinder Isles. But regardless, we don't really need it anyway. This is pretty quick, all things considered. Oh god, I just bounced off of that. Need you to push, please. Push, push. I'm stuck. Is this stuck? Like, actually... Okay, there we go. Let's get out of here. Very interesting. So now there's just one big puzzle piece that we still have to put together. And that's why get all of these forbidden archives? For lore, sure. But also, it's giving us hints about the world. I wonder if I need to apply them in some sort of order. You know? I'm not gonna make that, am I? Oh, just barely. Okay. Wait. Did I not grab an artifact? Oh, there it is. Let's stay with me, please. I knew I grabbed one. But yeah, so I think we're gonna have to now put all of these hints together that we've learned about the digital world to solve something bigger. Something that's not even going to show up as a question mark on... Well, I mean, I guess the question mark that's on my ship log that I need to figure out is you know, I can't talk. The sealed vault. The subterranean cave. That's the only question mark left on our map, so I probably should have read that one more time just to make sure I wasn't missing anything. This is still bothering me, though. None of the other ones have had something missing. It has to be the Elder, right? So they're still going to be in here. I was thinking originally that since the Elder is dead, they would be the only ones that would not be affected. Affected by the, you know. Let me go this way. No, this way. Wait, which way was it? I've already forgotten. It's this way. Yeah, this way. I thought the Elder would be the only one unaffected if I were to set off one of the bells. Because you can set one of the bells off, and yeah, sure, it'll take me out of the world, but what if it takes the other ones that were alive out as well? I just don't think that the ones that I'm thinking of are alive either. I mean, they're all shriveled up. They don't necessarily look dead, but they're definitely not alive either. Just see where I'm going. Okay. And then look over here as soon as I can. Any second. There we go. All right. Nope, it's already there. Do I need to go up or down? Up. Hope you're having a good Monday when this goes out. Good start to your week. We are, I think we're definitely getting pretty close to finishing this game. Definitely pretty close. Which is a sad time. God, every fucking time that happens, it's terrifying. Okay, so I would like to... Here's what I actually want to do. I'm gonna jump. And you're probably wondering why. Because I know how to relatively beat the system from the beginning of this area, but not necessarily from where I started there. I don't remember where the Owlks are, so I'm just going to start here because I can reliably get past them if I start here. And then what I'd like to try next is as soon as I get over here. Now, I don't know. How long does it take for this one to move? Because surely this elevator is... They go out that way, maybe? Or is this the one that goes through here and then down the elevator? I'm really not sure where this one goes. The Owlk. Okay, well. Let's try something. We can just continue to explore because that area down there has a lot of stuff happening. But there's also just a lot of Owlks. What I'm going to do though as soon as I get down there is I'm going to drop my lantern. And then as soon as I drop my lantern, It should be pretty easy for me to remain hidden and explore a little easier. Okay, yep, I see you. It's so dark, dude. I can't even, like, see the floor. Alright, we're good. We made it. I'm actually gonna drop this here. And then keep going down. Did I just fall? I just fell. Whoops. And this is why you watch your step. Alright. Not a problem. It wouldn't be a problem if I knew where I was going. But yeah, definitely not an issue. We can still get this done. I think within the recording. I've been recording for 41 minutes, so probably still have another 10 in me. Like I said, I'm going to be recording probably a lot longer episodes until we finish the game. Just because I know that this is probably going to... We're pretty close to the end at this point, I think. I asked a couple episodes ago, and someone said that we were probably like close to 60% done, so... By now, it's got to be close to like 80 or 90. And I don't want to accidentally end the episode and then have only just a little bit left. So I'm going to try and make the episodes longer to avoid having that happen. The way that they walk is so funny. They're like very creepy about it. They have their hands out in front of them, like they're literally skulking, like textbook definition skulking. Okay. So I need to figure out when the best time to turn my, like, drop my lantern's gonna be, because I do need to see where I'm going, lest I fall into the bottomless pit down here. Okay, so let's put this here. Okay, the lighting was really weird there. And then just walk all the way forward. Okay. We can see. Let's do a little bit of exploring. Okay, so there's a couple in here for sure. Ah, yeah, look at this. It's like an underground area. It looks like all of them are sitting over here. There's just the two, it looks like. Let's go down here. Maybe this is just like a better way to get through here. Wait. Oh my god, these are intact. They're intact. Oh, but wait, there's so many of them. Okay, you don't see me, right? I didn't realize every single one of these. Okay, so part of me honestly thinks I do need to turn. I'm gonna try something. Because yes, I can... As soon as I get my torch, I can see all of those boxes. Oh my god, there's some up here too. Oh my god, they're everywhere. There's so many. What are all of these? Are these just paintings, or are some of these gonna contain codes? Now that's a problem. And that's why they put two of these motherfuckers here. Yeah, I don't know. I think I have to try to wake them up somehow. That's my only real theory. What are you doing? Where are you going? Stop doing what you're doing. Okay, I need you guys to stop camping. I can't get past you guys. How did I get past you before? I just lured you out, I guess, right? Is there a way? Not really. Shit. Huh. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna try and wake them up. I know that they're already dead, but what if they're not dead? What if they just are really old? Like they look really old, but they're still kept alive somehow. I cannot see my... There it is. What if they're not actually dead? And they're just really old, so I still can wake them up? I guess we'll see. Ring. Because this should ring the entire chamber. Yeah, no, see, all of their lights are still lit. So that did not bring any of them out. Can I... Is there a way for me to douse their lights to get rid of them? I don't think so. Not that I can think of. I mean, this tower will obviously fall in. And in fact... Oh, the dam actually hasn't even broke here yet. That's good. Oh, speak of the devil. So yeah, there's definitely no way for me to douse their lanterns, I don't think. Because as soon as this falls in, it's too late. What if I just have to wait and be patient? You know? Let this place fall in. Let's try that. Because there is still a little bit of time after this place falls in where it's still around. But I have to go to the Endless Canyon if I want to do that. Shit. I don't have a lot of time then. I probably should have just jumped into the water, but it's fine. We'll do this. I'm actually gonna go to the Endless Canyon location first and then wrap around. See what happens? I still think there's something to do with coming here when the tower has tipped or fallen in. Not 100% sure, but it makes sense to me that that would be something to do. Oh my god, this is weird. Need you to go this way, please. Alright. We probably won't have a whole lot of time here. In fact, it is about to hit 47 minutes, so... I actually may not quite get there. What I'll probably do, though, is I'm going to get to this area, and then I'm just going to keep recording, but I'll split it up into 2 different episodes, just for ease of upload. And then you guys will still get to see it, but it's just going to be one recording session for me. I haven't really been doing a whole lot of those, but when I started playing this game, that's what I was doing, is I was like recording, you know, a good 2 or 3 episodes and then uploading them. But recently I've just been recording 1 episode and then stop playing for the day, just because I don't want to blow through this game too quick. But okay, we're here. Let's do it. I also do have another obligation today that I have to get to in about an hour and a half, though, so I can't record too long. Not too long. Okay, yep, drop the artifact. Speaking of the artifact, by the way, someone commented that I can go try the second variation of the artifacts. Because there is a prototype sitting in the R&D room for them. I kind of want to. It'd be funny. I wonder why it showed us the information that if they're dead, they don't get woken up. Because obviously that tells us like how this works and why they're still here. Sure. That's why the bell doesn't affect them. But I feel like that has to be a hint of some kind as well. Every single time that we have found a piece of information like that, like one of the mechanics of this world, it's always been some kind of a hint on how to get something to happen. But I'm not sure. Maybe... Oh, I need to go back to the vault area. The underground thing where the vault is. I might be able to walk across that bridge if I turn my light off. I didn't think about that either. That might be as simple as that. For all I know, we could just be chasing a... like, just lore. We could just be chasing lore, honestly. In these areas. The solution may just be what I've learned along the way. Okay. Yeah, here. I need to stop in here. Probably next episode. Alright, well, you know what? What we'll do here is I'm going to break the episode off. I'm going to end it here. We'll be back tomorrow for another episode. I'm literally just going to continue recording through this, but I'll start another intro as soon as the next episode starts. So, if you liked, like, subscribe, comment. I would love to read anything you have to say about this game, as long as it's not a spoiler. You know the drill. But until then, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.